Hello ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to this video. A very warm welcome to another video of mine. Well, today I'm gonna talk about the Kal Sarp Dosh. On the 5th of December, a Kal Sarp Dosh is starting and this is gonna last until April. To be precise, this Kal Sarp Dosh will end on 25th of April 2022 and this Kal Sarp Dosh will affect people intermittently in phases. I have already made a video on Kal Sarp Dosh. If you want to watch that video, then you can click on this iCard. At this point in time, Rahu and Ketu, during the Kal Sarp Dosh, these two shadowy planets will engulf all the planets, all the major planets, Saturn, Jupiter, Venus, Mars, Moon and Mercury. So at this point in time, all the planets will get trapped on one side of your chart. So at this point in time, Rahu and Ketu will try to suppress these planets, will try to control these planets. Rahu doesn't have a body. It only has a face. It only has a head. It can see, hear, smell and taste, and it has a brain. It has a mind. In other words, this shadowy planet Rahu can think, plan and frame ideas. And Rahu represents many things in this world. It represents manipulation. It represents sudden gains and losses. It represents the stock markets. It represents floods. It represents earthquakes. It represents unfortunate events. It represents diseases, delays and losses. Rahu is a master of mysteries and illusion. It will create illusions in your life which may mislead you. On the other hand, Ketu doesn't have a face. It has arms and legs. It has a heart. And if a thing has heart, then it has courage. It has determination. And it gives hope. It has a body without a head. Ketu can't see. He cannot hear. He cannot smell. He cannot taste. Ketu doesn't have a mind. Ketu can't think, plan or create ideas. But it has arms and legs. That means it has movement. Ketu can move forward. And Ketu represents many things in this world. Ketu represents occult science. Ketu represents paranormal activities. Ketu represents psychic perceptions. That means it gives you the power to see forward. Ketu also represents depression, fear and phobias. It also represents unfortunate events and diseases. So at this point in time, these two shadowy planets, Rahu and Ketu, will trap all the other planets. Seeing the planetary positions and the Kal Sarp Dosh at this point in time, I want to tell you all something today. I want to tell you all that at this point in time, things will get delayed. It will get delayed beyond your expectation. If you were supposed to receive a good news today, it will get delayed by a couple of months or maybe more. But this particular Kal Sarp Dosh will not deny you a particular thing. It will not deny you a positive thing. But it will definitely delay. It will frustrate you. You may have to undergo a trauma or agony at this point in time. But this would be a very temporary phenomenon. As later on you will see that you will overcome all your problems and difficulties which you face during this time. At this point in time, you need to reflect on your life. You need to think carefully about the possibilities life has in store for you in the future. The biggest enemy for you at this point in time would be you. There is an ancient African proverb which says that if there is no enemy inside, no outside enemy can harm you. So at this point in time, you have to fight that giant in you, that devil in you, that demon in you, which will tell you that you can't do it. It will tell you that you can't make it in this thing called life. It will tell you that you are a loser. It is gonna tell you that you are good for nothing. It is gonna create an illusion in front of you that everything has ended. But that wouldn't be the ground reality. The reality would be that you would bounce back in life. You would make a comeback in life, and you are gonna make a comeback in a very strong way. You are gonna surprise the world when you make that comeback, when you bounce back in life. And this bounce back, this comeback in your life would be after the 25th of April 2022. All you need to do at this point in time is show courage. You need to be fearless at this point in time. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the willingness of you to act in spite of your fears. So, if Rahu and Ketu makes you fearful, then you have to show courage. And showing courage at this point in time, your willingness to move forward in life at this point in time will help you in your career. It will help you in your health. It will help you in your job, in your business, in your relationships, in your love relationships. During this time you can see failures and disappointments in your life, but make okay to fail during this time. Your courage at this point in time will bring you out of this situation. I mean, your failures and disappointments. Courage is going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. So you need to be enthusiastic at this point in time. So you need to be determined at this point in time. You need to fight all odds at this point in time which you are gonna face. The struggle which you will be going through at this point in time will give you power and strength. This struggle which you do during this time will make you stronger. A caterpillar has to go in that cocoon and struggle before it becomes a butterfly and starts flying. So at this point in time, the phase of life which you will be going through will be of that caterpillar who is in that cocoon, who will be struggling to become a butterfly. And after this time, you will see that you will start flying in your life. I mean, you are gonna see success and progress in your life after this Kal Sarp dosh. This struggle is very important in our lives. Without struggle, there is no life. An airplane can't fly without the resistance of air. You can't learn good horsemanship on riding a tamed horse. You can't fix lemonade with sugar alone. There has to be some sour lemons added to it. And before that gold becomes a jewelry, it has to go through a lot of heat. So everything in life which becomes beautiful, which becomes successful, has to go through struggles. So don't avoid the struggle, don't ignore the struggle, just confront the struggle. Be bold and aggressive when you face those struggles at this point in time. Basically, what I am telling you all is to fight at this moment. You need to fight for your health. You need to fight for your relationships. You need to fight for your job. You need to fight for your education. You need to fight for your love relationships. You need to fight for your relationships. You need to fight for your career at this point in time. And you need to be very strong at this point in time. You need to tell yourself that you can make it in this thing called life. You need to tell yourself that you are the best. You need to tell yourself that you are a winner. You need to affirm to yourself that you are the best in this world and nothing can stop you from getting that success and progress in your life which you are currently looking for. You need to call those things that not be as though they were. In other words, behave as if you have already got what you have desired, whatever you have wished from life. During this Kal Sarp dosh, you will have to go through something. And only when a person goes through something, he can get something in his life. So at this point in time, you need to face your fears. You need to fight your fears head on. Some people in life, when they face fears, they stop moving forward in their life. And this is not what you want to do at this point in time. You need to face your fears. You need to confront your fears and rise and start moving forward in your life. You need to continue walking towards your goal and dreams of your life at this point in time. Well, this is all I wanted to tell you all about this Kalsarp Dosh. When Rahu and Ketu trap all the other planets during this time. Well, if you want some specific predictions about yourself, about your life, if you want to plan your life using astrology as a tool, then you can contact me. Well, like I always say, that if you wish to know your future through astrology, and you are determined to live the best possible version of yourself, well, one must always try to live his or her best version of themselves, because there is only one life to live. There are no duplicates of a life. You will not get a chance to live this beautiful life once again. And if you want to enhance your luck in your life, if you want to boost your luck in your life, if you want to increase your luck in your life, because luck is a very important factor in our lives. So if you want to boost your luck, then I have several remedies for you. These remedies which I'm talking about are a fusion of astrological remedies, Vastu remedies and religious remedies which can be utilized by any person of any religion. These remedies will be customized by me for you. And if you want me to pray for you, prayer can move mountains. So if you want me to pray for your health, wealth, success, prosperity, business, job, career, relationships, love relationships, etc., 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 then also you can contact me. And if you want a Vastu visit of your flat, office, residence or factory, then also you can contact me. And if you are hell-bent on taking your life from the ridiculous to the sublime, from the low point to the high point, from nothing to something, then you can contact me over WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number has been given on this video. Have a great day and a great life ahead. God bless you all. Jai Mata Di. Jai Ma Kali.